Hey guys, welcome back to the Brigade podcast, episode 65. My name is Mike, and I'm joined here with Sam.
Yo, what up, guys? And today, it's a moment you're probably waiting for. I mean, I don't know who's been waiting for this moment, but if you have, it's here. It's the Game Awards episode. Woo!
Yippee! Woohoo! I don't know. Yeah.
Woo! Okay.
Yeah, alright, that's good.
Yeah, well, we're pretty hyped for it because as two gamers, um,
Yeah.
it's our time to shine. And yeah, so the nominees are out for the 2024 Game Awards. Jeff Keighley in his immaculate suit did a video and then showed off all the nominees. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So let's just jump right into it. Let's jump into the game of the year. The top award of the game, the top award that you can get the game of the year is the Game of the Year award. Something all over my words today.
Yep.
Because it's hot here in Australia, it decided to let's go like full heat wave mode. It's too hot here. But it is what it is.
Going to summer soon. 21 degrees right now. Not
So,
too bad.
the Game of the Year. Recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields, except the price.
Probably. Righto.
I'm just gonna scroll up. Damn it,
Oh.
I was hoping it'd fit all in one. Maybe. There we go.
Out.
There we go. That fits a lot better. That fits a lot better. It's a lot better for me. It fits a lot better for you guys. Okay.
Also for me, so I can see more.
Yeah. So, from the left, we've got Astrobot, the Sony exclusive. Balatro, the indie. Black Wukong. Yeah. And Elder Ring Shadows of the Eltree. The DLC. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. The remake and Metaphor Refantasio. Yeah. So, wide range of games.
Yeah.
There's no Nintendo Nintendo exclusive game here. It's very interesting. Usually there would be one.
I mean, there was one last year.
Yeah.
But I mean, if there was one this year, what would it even be?
Fair point.
Okay. Nothing that hits that high, I feel like.
I have not played any of these games. Well, I call myself a gamer.
I've technically played one of these games, but I haven't finished it, and I'm still very little into it.
Mikey's played Black Myth Wukong.
Yep.
And he's also played the base game of Elden Ring, so he hasn't played Shadow of the Erdtree.
But I'm also like really bad at that game, so I'm not far enough at all into the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can only give like very little into both of those games.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both fun though.
Yeah, no, look, this game list looks crazy. I've seen a lot of content on most of these games. I'm a huge fan of Astrobot. It looks incredible. I've played the original Astrobot that you get free on the PlayStation. Like that one's fun, but this one takes it to the next level.
It's kind of like what do you call it? Like, what's the word?
It's an incredible platformer. It's an incredible platform.
It's platform, but I want to say it's endearing. It's like an endearing game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it goes through like Sony's little kind of library of stuff, representing them, and some of its oldies as well. I like what it does. Quite nice.
Balatro is a game. I think we're just talking about media about all this. Like, I'm planning on buying it in the next couple of days. So, like, I'll give you my thoughts then. But my thoughts, it looks like a fun game to play, and it's exciting seeing an indie dev like make an incredible game. It's always exciting seeing
all the way to Game of the Year.
Yeah, but it's always incredible seeing an indie dev just make an incredible game. Yeah, because and I'm glad it's getting this recognition it deserves. Uh, Black Myth Wukong, the game that everyone was going crazy about after seeing the trailer, and for good reason. It looks
True.
incredible,
Yeah.
and like, yep, pretty much.
Yeah. It's you.
Uh,
Finally done it.
Elden Ring Shadow of the Earth Tree, a controversial one because it's DLC. But it still
Yeah.
looks incredible. It's still an incredible game.
Yeah. I mean, it's like DLC that's like people argue is like worth as much as a game. Price
Yeah,
probably slightly cheaper than one, but yeah. I mean, and it is putting debate of should there be a DLC
that's exactly it.
category and
That's the
stuff.
controversy. That's the controversy.
Hmm. I mean, I reckon there should be because I feel like there's like a lot of like DLCs that are really good. There's also a lot of them that are just kind of thing. So it's like I don't know. If it was a category, you need a lot of I get more
Well, yeah, they
competition. I
can make that
guess.
DLC category. Maybe that's the future of how we go. But it is what it is. It's here now. Uh,
Yeah.
Final Fantasy. Yeah, Final Fantasy is always a good like game. Final Fantasy is always a good like what do we call it? What do we call it?
An
Series, series,
RPG
series, series. No, I'm talking about the word series.
franchise.
Yeah, that's the word franchise. The Final Fantasy
Yeah.
franchise is always incredible. So I'm no surprise there. And Metaphor Refantasia is like I don't know. I don't know anything about of this one, but
I think that's like
it
a
looks cool. It looks cool. That's all I
fantasy
know.
RPG.
Oh yeah,
Same people
JRPG is
made
always fun.
Persona.
It was fun. Yeah.
It's like fantasy. It's like more fantasy, but yeah, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
what same people made Persona and whatnot. So it's like I mean, it's up here, so it's bound to be good.
Yeah, well, no wonder why the art style looks familiar. It was the one thing I thought of art style Persona. Yeah, that makes sense.
Its name is a bit hard to pronounce. I won't lie.
Metaphor
Metaphor
Refantasia.
Refantasio.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't know. It's cool.
Look, I don't really care who wins because I think these are incredible games.
Yep.
Um, I'd love to say like I think if Elden Ring wins, it's gonna cause like a massive uproar just
A bit
because
of
of
a
the
stir.
controversy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'd love Balatro to win just because it's an indie game and I think it's an incredible game from what I've seen. But
Yeah.
I don't really care who wins. I think all games deserve here. Controversy or not, I still think all games deserve to be here.
Yeah. Yeah. True. Standing ovation for them.
Yeah. All right. Next,
Let's go.
best game direction awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design.
Oh, this
Copy and
looks a bit
paste.
familiar.
That's copy and paste.
Is there any other games? Was that
No,
it?
no, no, no.
Because I think no. Yeah, it's all 6. Okay, cool.
Um,
Righto. So yeah.
yeah, they pretty much.
Uh,
I've got no comment. Like I've got like I don't know what to say. I've pretty much mentioned everything I mentioned before. Just take that and paste it right here.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess so. I mean, you got
I mean,
platformer,
unless you want to
roguelike.
talk about innovation, because like Elden Ring, it's like a DLC, so it doesn't really innovate like from its base game. I couldn't tell you because I haven't played it. And like, does Final Fantasy Rebirth isn't it a remake? Like again, does it innovate? I couldn't tell you either. Um, By outside of the word innovation in this sentence, like pretty much they do everything else, like everything here.
I mean, everything here is like unique. It's
Mm,
creative. It's something outside the box.
yeah, well, see, when I see the word
It's like, yeah.
innovation, like you know what I mean, like innovation, like
Yeah, it's like invaded in what way? I guess.
yeah, exactly. And
'Cause,
you
I
say, yeah,
mean,
it's like this one that said same, pretty much. It's DLC, like
I mean,
yeah,
two
and
games here are the exact same genre of game. So I mean, innovative. I don't know.
I don't know, but
Yeah,
hey, look, again, like I said in the previous one, I think all games fair shot here.
yeah. I mean, probably whatever gets. I feel like this probably will get
I think the
give
most
it
creative
best
one
game.
here is probably Bellatra, though.
It's either
If I'm
that
being
or
honest,
maybe Astrobot.
Astrobot, yeah, well, I can
Or
see it.
maybe, or you could probably make an argument for a metaphor Refantasio, maybe. Other three, I think it's much harder,
Yeah, I agree.
personally.
I
Yeah,
agree with these three. It's very hard.
because
All
one
right.
of them it's a Souls like, another one's a DLC, another one's like a remake of a game, and it's also
Yeah, but
somewhat a sequel.
but they do all have creative vision and
Oh yeah, of
yeah,
course. Yeah,
incredible game direction and all. Well, the thing's called direction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
direction and design.
Next, here we're going with this. Best narrative
Oh, some different
for
games here.
astounding storytelling and narrative development in a game. Final Fantasy, Rebirth, Like a Dragon, Infinite World, Metaphor Re Fantasia, Senua Saga, Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2.
Cool.
As someone who's not played any of these games, again,
Okay. So I mean, okay, Final Fantasy. Its story's gonna be similar to the original, but it's gonna be different in ways. You know what I mean? It's not
well,
all gonna be exact same, of course.
these games I think are all like very good from what I've heard. Right, like I know that Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth is like a really really good game, storytelling wise.
Yeah.
Uh, Silent Hill 2 apparently is incredible in this
I
story.
mean, it's like
Incredible.
what? It's a remake of the original
Yeah,
Silent
but
Hill 2.
it's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know about the
I
Senua
don't know. I
Saga
don't know.
Hellblade 2 though.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Senua Saga.
Wasn't that game like 4 to 5 hours long? Like, look, it could have a great narrative. It could have
Yeah,
the
yeah.
best
Like,
narrative, but I
look.
mean,
Let me hit you with this, right? A movie can hit. It can have an incredible narrative in like 2 hours, right? So having a
yeah.
4 hour game with incredible narrative is doable. You don't need like a 16-hour game to have an incredible narrative.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like if you have 16 hours, you have more time to work with to create, a greater story. Like for
Well,
example,
yeah,
like
but
you can also
like
have that much hours and you can just
mm,
waste it all. You know what I mean?
mm, mm, mm,
But it's
mm.
like I don't know when this game came out. It's not like everyone was like a lot of people were just disappointed with it. So I'm like
I'm not sure.
a bit
I'm not
surprised
sure.
it's up here.
Yeah.
Surprised like there's only like 5 games. Like damn, there's not like 6 games that could have fit here. I feel like
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
I
I
don't
can't tell
know.
you best narrative. I haven't played. I haven't played an incredible narrative game in a while.
Maybe we need to play more of these games when you're in the
All right. Next, it's
uh,
best art direction
ooh.
for outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation.
This one's just subjective, ain't it? I mean, they're all subjective, but this one's like very subjective.
Yeah, Astro Bot, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Shadow the Earth Tree, Metaphor, Re Fantasio, and Neva. I haven't heard anything about Neva.
I seen a trailer for it. It looks very clean. It's like a 2D animated game. It looks very nice.
Mm.
But I mean, also these other games are like technical achievements in how they look as well. So I mean, when Black Myth Wukong's first trailer came out, people were like, "Oh my god, like we haven't seen a game like this like forever," and that was like years ago. Now when it's out, it still looks great.
Well, it's best art
Yeah.
direction. Like, you don't have to have like the most incredible. For example, like I don't think
Oh yeah, but that's what I mean.
no,
It's like there's
I'm
a
just saying
great
like
looking game.
it's in its field, right? Like for example, like Neva is a 2D game. Comparing it to a 3D game, obviously, it's gonna have like two different like way it goes up, right? Whereas like for
Yeah.
example, your Astrobot is more cartoony than compared to your realism of like something like a Wukong. You know what I mean? So like
Oh
it
yeah,
really
but
depends like where you're trying to excel at, right? Because like from what I can
yeah.
tell, each one has its own distinct like kind of art or style we're gonna go for. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, that's my point.
Mm.
I think you missed it.
Right, no,
I
no.
meant it's
I
more
get
so
you.
like
I get what your point is, but I'm saying is like it's very hard to do it. It's because there's no one-to-one comparison. That's what I'm trying to get at.
no, of course not.
The only ones that
That's
you
I
can
didn't
probably
make
see are
that.
like Elden Ring and Wukong because they try and both go for that realism. That's like probably the two you can compare the most, right? But the rest are all because they go in their own like direction. I'm not talking about. What I mean is obviously there's gonna be subjective when you vote, right? Like
Yeah.
like for example, if someone is more of a 2D artist, they'd probably vote for like something like more of an Eva, right? Or someone who's more like wants this realism will go like either Wukong or Erdtrich, or like if you want like a more stylized approach, right, would be like a Metaphor Re Fantasia. Or if you want more of a bit like goofy, it would be like Astrobot. You kind of know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but
That was
these
my
would be
point.
the best in their categories, like in their respective field.
Yeah. Again, this was my point.
Yeah, but I'm trying to
My
expand on
point
your
was
point.
just comparing them, but it's more so like even though one is more just a very very nice art style and one just looks very realistic, they're both art. and you can both still appreciate them.
No, no,
You
I'm
know what I
not.
mean?
I definitely, there is definitely appreciation to be had. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's why they're here. But it's
I
like
can't pick a winner either.
it's just preference
I can't. We have
and how
not picked a
you and
winner
how
in
the
any of
games
these
use them.
categories.
I mean, technically we haven't, but also I mean, we haven't. I mean, most of the games we've picked up this year aren't even on this list. I guarantee.
Well, it's
Assuming the games we picked up are games that came out this year.
so anyway. Like as we go through, best score and music for outstanding music, inclusive of original song, and or licensed soundtrack. Astrobot, Final Fantasy, Metaphor, Fantasia, Silent Hill 2, and Stellar Blade. Uh, yeah. Again, music again is a very subjective thing.
Yeah.
Um,
But you got different types. Like, I mean, one is more so like Astro Bot's probably going to be chill, adventurous music. I'm assuming Final Fantasy, Stellar Blade, and Metaphor to an extent is more so like when you're in fight and stuff, it's going to be more hectic. While Silent Hill 2, it's probably going to be more atmospheric to put up tension and whatnot because it's like supposed to be a horror slash
pretty
thriller.
much. Yeah,
Yeah.
you've nailed it spot on.
So I mean,
Yeah,
it does it in different ways. I guess whichever you feel hits it hardest, that's
yeah.
what you end up going for.
That's probably it. Yep.
And again, we we weren't we haven't any of them,
I
so we
only
don't
recently
know.
picked up Stellar Blade. I haven't played it yet, but outside of that, like, yeah,
Yeah,
nothing much. All right,
games
for
are too
our
expensive. There you go.
best audio design. Recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design.
Okay.
Astrobot, Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2.
So
Again,
like,
it's pretty much just copy and paste what you said about music. You know what I mean? Because
yeah,
everything, yeah, exactly. They sound whatever, right?
I'm gonna probably focus. I'm like if I want to give a guess at which one would win, I think it's either COD, Senua Saga, or Silent Hill 2, since they are more. Because okay, look, COD it's focused on the guns, makes sense,
Right.
It's a style
Like
aspect.
having every gun sound different, like every movement, everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like having like everything sound like you know what I mean? Like
yeah, you have to
it
make it
doesn't sound the
sound
same. It
as
doesn't sound the
crisp as
same,
it
right?
is.
It
Yeah,
doesn't. No. Nothing sound the same. Well, which is IRL. Like using a different gun obviously will sound different, right?
yeah,
Carrying different pieces of equipment will sound different. Like that's what you're going for. Then you've got like for
yeah,
example like Silent Hill, right? The sound like adds to its eerie atmospheric gameplay.
yeah,
Whereas if you don't have these, pretty much it loses all like atmospheric tension,
yeah, and
which is what
that's
it's going for.
yeah, and also like monsters and stuff. Like you'd have to have the sound design for those, and also that
Mm.
would go to Senua Saga because Senua Saga, from what I hear, the protagonist has like voices in their heads, kind of thing.
Of course,
So you
that's
have
what the
to
image is trying to show.
mimic that.
I
Yeah.
was trying to figure out what the image is trying to show.
So it's like imagine having that. So that's why I feel like those three have an edge because it's like more focused.
Yeah, but you
Like
never know. Like
Astrobot
Astrobot might
and
just come in and sweep every single ward. Like it's
it
game
could.
words.
I'm not saying it can't. I'm just saying like that's at least my like I think like those have like a slight edge because those two like Astrobot and Final Fantasy instead of they're more like bigger focused on other stuff. Well, these ones have like at least niches that they're extremely focused on
All right,
in
yeah,
terms of sound
okay.
design.
Let's go next.
Yeah. So, you click.
There we go. Now loaded. Best
Best
performance
performance. Oh, here we go.
awarded to an individual for voice-over acting, motion, and/or performance capture. Brianna White from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Early to tell, Life is Strange, Double Exposure. Lee Gonzalez, Star Wars Outlaw. Luke Roberts, Silent Hill 2, and Melina Jurgens, Senua Saga Hellblade 2. Like, no, it's not that. I'm just like, at least write who you played as.
I get what you mean because I
I'm
can at
so confused.
least
I
I know at least two of them who they
I
voice
can
act. The other three I have no
assume
idea.
that like most of these are the protagonists. Most. I'm not saying all of them.
I guess, yeah, yeah.
Because I remember Star Wars Out had a
Think
few
so.
more protagonists. Life is Strange,
Yeah,
or doesn't it have like a female protagonist as well? Like I remember. I might
I
be
I
completely
don't
wrong.
remember. I don't know which. I don't
Like
know what Life Strange
Luke,
that one is, so I don't know.
no, sorry, Silent Hill 2 has like the dude with
A male
like
protagonist,
male
yeah,
protagonist. So I'm pretty sure, and then Santa Saga, we saw the image, like it's
is a
like a female.
female.
I'm pretty sure
I
these are all
can't,
male. They do main protagonists of their game. I don't
I
know
can't
about
tell you who
like
the Final
well,
Fantasy ones
Final
are.
Fantasy. Like I'm pretty sure Cloud is the main protagonist. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yes,
Yeah. So it's not okay. But yeah, I can't tell you who she played.
I can do a quick search, but
Yeah, do a
yeah,
quick
I'm not
search.
sure
Do
either.
a quick search on like Life is Strange as well. Because I remember one of the Life is Strange game
Um,
is a protagonist, like hero protagonist. But yeah,
odds
no,
wait,
you could at least write what's your character name. Like you don't have to say what your role is. Like I'm a main protagonist, side protagonist. No, none of that. I just need at least name. Oh, yeah.
sorry, wait.
Uh,
I saw the character, but they didn't put the name, so I'm trying to find out now who it is. That's on me.
which one are you looking at?
It's a female character. It's is it this
I
character
talk about Final
Aerith?
Fantasy. I talk about Final Fantasy. Oh,
Yeah.
I have Ares. Yep. And then like Life is Strange, is it female
Okay,
protagonist
now I
or
have to. Like, give me a second.
yeah, you
Sorry.
okay? So while let's discuss voice acting, of course, is a very important like in a game, obviously, because like it like adds life to the characters, and it doesn't matter what they're doing, like from um talking to yeah, it's a film protagonist by the way, that's strange. Uh, if
Yeah,
they're
it's
talking,
Max Caulfield. Oh wait, it's this. Oh, what the heck? I didn't know that. It's the same. It's the protagonist of the first game, and just reprising their role for this certain
mm,
game
mm.
as that character. I didn't
Anyway,
even know that. Okay, cool.
back to what we're saying. Like voice acting is a very important ask. It brings the characters to life. Whether it be from like sounds they make in like action sequence to like emotional scenes to whatever scenes. Yeah, pretty much.
It brings the character to life and adds to the game and to the art form,
Yeah, pretty much.
and that's why they deserve better because
Yeah,
of the strike that's going on and
I
whatnot.
agree.
Any other words regarding voice actors?
I'm not good with voice actors just because like I play the game and I don't really.
No,
No, I'm being serious. Like I don't really pay attention to who does the voice actor. Uh,
I get what you're saying. I just think like usually when I hear voice acting, it's usually great. So I'm just like, cool, nice. When it's usually not, it really like takes
yeah,
me out. And I'm like,
you
oh,
can tell when
what?
it's not.
Like when it's not good, but when it's great, you just you can't tell, and that's the best part. Like you like it immerses you so much that you don't like oh my god they're so good. They didn't realize how good they were. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah. Alrighty. I guess we can move on to the next category then.
yeah, pretty much. All right, next innovation and accessibility. Recognizing software
Um,
and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience.
very cool.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Diablo 4.
Yes.
Yeah, my Roman numerals been a while. Dragon Age of Elgard, Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, Star Wars Outlaws. Um,
Usually there's like a racing game in one of these categories. I'm
yeah,
surprised there isn't,
usually
to
they
be
go
honest.
hard. Yeah,
Yeah, they usually win. Because it's racing and they probably have accessibility for like other stuff, like actual like racing gear you could put, but it's like I don't know. These games are all like games I know or seen, but I have no idea like the accessibility features they have. You know what I mean?
Um, yes, I agree with you. Yes. Look, I don't know what accessibility the features of these games have. I haven't played a single one of them. Again, but that's just because, like, yeah. So I'm not sure. What accessibility features they have.
Yeah, because it's like I don't know. The accessibility could be like very wide. Like it could be for like if
Yeah.
someone can't see particular colors, or could be struggling to uh do certain actions based on certain things or
Correct. Yeah.
stuff like that. So could like it's a very wide topic, and these any of these games probably could win it. To be honest,
Yeah.
yeah, it just I don't know whichever one just hits it hardest. Like I don't even know. Like because they're all different genres as well, so it's like they'd have to do it in different ways to suit
Correct. Yeah. They
the
all can't
game.
just be the
Yeah,
same. Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know. Like I'm trying to think what would be an accessibility feature in like Diablo 4, which is just like mainly you just clicking like a mouse and your keyboard. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Like what I mean by that, because like all these games you technically can do that, but it's like top down view game, you cast
Yeah.
spells, you attack, and all that. I don't know. It's like what other accessibility features are like like maybe shortcuts. I don't know. Like that's kind of where I'm at. Like it's mainly probably visuals. Visual accessibilities. I know COD has one, like one that I saw because it was funny.
Yep.
Like in COD Zombies, there's like a spider creature. You can turn on like an arachnophobia mode, and
Mm-hmm.
it takes off its like I guess legs, so it just looks like something that floats, and it just looks
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, but other than that, I don't know. I don't know the rest of the accessibility features in the rest of the games.
Correct.
But I don't know. Look, if any of them win, cool.
It is what
I
it
want
is.
to,
Yeah. I
you know what?
guess.
I want to know what the accessibility feature in the game is when they win, though. I want to know what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Like tell it. Tell
Yeah,
it.
tell it to us. I want to know what it is. Because even if you play these games, not like everyone's gonna go through and go, "Oh yeah, the accessibility features." Like I don't know, stock standard person probably won't for the most part, unless they're just interested or they want to. But you just wouldn't.
Yeah. 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 Pretty much. Pretty much. You're spot on. Pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, there's like nothing more to say on this one.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah. Yeah. Look, these are not the best games out there. Let me just tell you that from this list. But
I mean, this
probably the
list is like
accessibilities
what?
are pretty good.
I mean, what? What's the best game here? What? Probably Prince of Persia or COD.
Yeah,
You
probably.
could say. Probably.
All right, let's go next.
What's next? Oh,
Games for
Games for
Impact,
Impact.
for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. Closer the
Right.
distance, Indica, Never, Life is Strange, Double Exposure, Xenu's Sega, Hellblade 2, and Tales of Kenzera. Bro, you want to know something? I'm not really
What?
that big of like games for impact type of person.
Righto.
Not to say that it's I love all these games deserve to be here. I'm just like not the type of game like you know what I mean. Like for me, you kind of get what I mean.
Or you just play the game for the game kind of thing.
Well, it's not that. Like I play the game like to escape from societal norms, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Or be free in my own way. But then like sometimes Game for Impact like tries to put you in the shoes of like all these. I sit there I'm like, but I don't want to play like you know what I mean, that type of thing. You kind of know what I'm saying?
I get what you mean, but wouldn't doesn't technically every game put you in the shoes
No,
of
no, no.
something?
What I'm trying to get at is like you know what I mean, like it's kind of like what I'm. Yeah, you getting what I'm saying? I have no idea what I'm trying to word. You know what I'm saying?
To an extent, but like everything kind of mimics the outside world to an extent.
No,
If that
I
makes
agree
sense.
with you. I agree with you.
Yeah.
But like, for example, like there's like obviously games that put you in like certain situations where like they try to make you like feel uncomfortable because you're in that position in like if you were in this part of the world, you know what I mean? And then
Hmm.
obviously it tries to make you think about that. Like I'm not saying I don't like that type of thing. I just like I don't play those types of games. You know what I mean?
No, I get you.
Hmm.
But I think it's just to show, like shed light on stuff.
Correct,
It's like
correct. No,
films
no,
do
I'm
the
not
same
saying
thing.
I'm not saying I'm against that. Of course not. Right?
No,
But
no, no.
I just don't type play those type of game.
I mean, there's like documentaries and stuff as well. It's not like everyone watches them, but it's they have
Yeah,
a
it's another medium. It's another
reason
medium
to
to do
exist.
like that.
Yeah,
It's another medium to do that. Pretty
like
much.
you can express yourself, but it's
Mm-hmm.
like look, it's like normal games. If someone, it's not like everyone's gonna play every game in the world.
Correct,
Like
correct.
if someone doesn't enjoy RPGs, they're not gonna play
No,
them.
no, yeah, I get what you're
Yeah,
saying. Yeah.
yeah. But I'm gonna be honest. Half these games, I've like this is like my first time seeing them.
Yeah, exactly. Same, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, let's just go next. We've
Uh,
got nothing to talk about.
yeah. Let's just go next. Yeah.
Best ongoing.
Ooh. Interesting.
awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player's experience over time. Destiny 2, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 14,
Got this.
right?
Yep.
Fortnite and Helldivers 2.
Right.
Yeah, just about adding content to the game, which and I think like Fortnite is the one that's probably gonna win. Because
It's
it
either
adds
Fortnite or Final Fantasy.
yeah, but like the shit that
Yeah.
like Fortnite adds is wild. Yeah.
Oh yeah. The Final Fantasy also has like a lot as
No,
well.
I'm not saying it's
Yeah.
but like comparison to the rest, I don't think the rest add that much.
To be honest, I'm pretty sure they just put Destiny 2 and Diablo just to fill up
Oh yeah,
something.
pretty much.
Yeah. Like Destiny 2, like content wise, like sometimes it has like almost nothing at times.
Right, and like then there's Fortnite, like
Yeah.
they like a new Lego mode or something, and they were like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? And then like there's like
There's
some
always something happening. Like even if it's a
right,
bit dead, like then like a couple weeks later there'll be something. So
right,
it's like
all right. Let's just go
yeah.
next because not much. Best community support. Recognizing game for
Ooh.
outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive for social media activities and game updates, patches. Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky.
Hmm.
Yeah, like I'm gonna hit you with No Man's Sky. Absolutely wild for bringing it back from the brink of death, pretty much.
Yeah.
That was wild.
I feel like this category is very competitive, if that makes sense. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I feel like eh, I want to say the one that has like least chance of winning is probably Helldivers, personally.
Yes, I
Even though it's like
agree. I
it was very
agree.
popular,
Well, it's not because it's being popular. It's because like
it's been here the least.
no, it's because like they screwed up with making you have to have a Sony account.
Well, yeah, but they've also tried doing stuff like to
Right, right. But what I'm saying is like the super people
alleviate
were
it, but
like
it's like yeah.
that's not what the people wanted, and they're like we're gonna do it anyway,
I just feel like
and
they've
then they didn't.
like every other one has handled something better
Better,
than
yeah,
that one.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah,
But like that's like puts a huge blemish on Helldivers too.
but also
Like,
they've been there the least, so they've gone
that's right.
through the
That's right.
least
Yeah,
amount of things. So it's like
that's right. I agree
they
with you on
haven't
that.
really shown if they can like bounce back or not, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I agree
Yeah,
with you on that.
I don't know. I think I don't know. Maybe like I wouldn't be
I think it
surprised
might
if
just be
Baldur's Gate 2
Fortnite
won.
again.
It could be,
Right.
but I don't know. Could be. Could be.
Best independent game for outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional public publisher system. The indie scene.
Yep.
Animal World, Balatro, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, Neva and UFO 50. Wow, that other game is like a mouthful to say.
Yeah,
Uh,
Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. It's the first time I heard of the game, to be honest.
yeah. Look, I think Balatro is gonna win.
I mean, Bellator is on Game of the Year. Like,
Yeah,
it's
but it's the best one here out of the
nominated.
list. But I've heard Animal World and UFO 50 are incredible
He's
games.
also really
I
well.
haven't
Yeah,
heard anything about Lorelei.
this is literally my first time hearing the game.
Shame.
Yeah,
But like, yeah, but the others are.
I mean, if it's here, it might be a good checkout though. That's what I'm gonna
yeah,
say. Yeah,
yeah, pretty much.
yeah,
All right.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
There's not much to talk about. The best
And then
debut indie
yes,
game. For the best debut game created by independent studio. Animal World, Balatro, Manor Pacific Drive, and The Plucky Squire.
I feel
Uh
like this is a bit more competitive than
yes,
the
I
like
agree. I
the last
agree.
one.
Uh Balatro, it's wild that like a first time indie game goes all the way to game of the year. That's absolutely wild.
That is really, yeah, it
Yeah.
really is. I mean, that shows you if you have an idea and it's executable,
Hmm.
you can go
And I hope
places.
people take it from it. Like if you can execute an idea really well, right, then you can go anywhere.
True. But these are
Yeah.
also like all different type of games. Like
Yeah.
you got one that's like a platformer, a
Dude,
roguelike,
I've been really, really,
ace.
really like excited like when like Plucky Squire was announced. I was like, this is gonna be incredible. I'm planning to
Yeah, it
get it
looks
as
really good.
well. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Pacific Drive looks interesting. I've seen like a bit of stuff, but like from what people say, from like what you see originally in the trailer,
Mm,
it's like that, but it's also like quite different as well. And I'm like,
really?
ooh, interesting. Yeah. Manor Lords, I heard about it, but I haven't seen much on it. But it's like, what do you call it? Like a war kind of, not simulator, but you know, those big like strategy kind of games.
Look at
So
the
it's like, yeah,
studio, Slavic magic and hooded horses. Of
That's a
course, they were gonna
that's
make
fair.
a
I like
medieval
that.
game.
Slavic Magic. That's like, and local funk play stack. Like some of these are great names.
No,
I
no,
like
I
names.
meant like it's wild that like Slavic Magic and Hoodoo Horses, and they were like, all right, let's make a medieval game. Like they were on
Yeah,
theme, on theme,
on theme
on
for 'em, to be
theme,
honest.
on theme. Nice.
All right,
Uh,
what's next?
best mobile game.
Damn.
Balattra's on mobile. I didn't know. AFK Journey, Balatra, Pokemon Trade Card Game Pocket, Wuthering Waves, and Zenlos Zone Zero. I did not know
Right.
Bellatra was mobile. Mobile. Uh,
Don't think
wasn't this still new? Like I didn't know
this is
about.
really new. It came out like a month ago, maybe. Like I have the game on my phone. I don't think it's
Bro, the
even over a
mobile
month old.
ad game AFK Journey, the one that you always
Journeys,
see.
AFK Journeys. Hey guys, do you want to check out AFK Journeys? And you're like, oh my god,
Then you
great.
got the two gacha games,
Yep. I
Wuthering
mean,
Waves
Pokemon.
and
I mean,
Lost Zone
Pokemon
Zero.
Pocket is technically also one, but yeah. And isn't AFK Journey also one?
Oh yeah, it
So
is.
isn't like aren't these all except Barter
Well, I don't
gacha
know. Maybe
games?
Bellatra might have like what's it called? A gacha system to draw cards. Who knows?
Oh, don't say that. What do you reckon's gonna win on this one?
I think
I don't
Bellatra
think
will
it's
take it.
Pokemon.
I think
Yeah, I think
Bellatra will
Barter
take it.
probably
If
take it.
Bellatra is good as it is, like I think he'll take it. But I think like Zenlos has a chance because I think Zenlos just looks incredible.
I think
Looks
Pokemon
incredible.
and AFK Journey will have the least chance of getting it.
Mm,
And I think Baltra has the most chance, and then Withering Waves is also in zero. It's like a mixed chance. But I've
yeah,
also heard like Withering Waves doesn't run amazingly on phone, apparently.
nah, but I've heard Zenlos Zone Zero like is really good on phone.
Oh, okay. I don't know, I've
As
either
someone who
it runs
likes
really
some of
well
their
or it runs
character
really bad.
designs, like yeah, I haven't played the game, but I like the character designs.
You've been tempted to get into it though.
I've been tempted to get into it.
Don't
Very
work though.
tempted. All right, next. Best VR AR for the best game experience playable in virtual or augmented reality, irrespective of platform. Uh,
Don't have a VR headset.
Arizona Sunshine Remake, Asgard Wrath 2, Batman Arkham Shadow, Metal Hellsingers VR, and Metro Awaken. Let me hit you with this though, right?
Yeah.
I love where like VR gaming has like evolved from. Like from
What do you
where it
mean?
started to now. Like VR gaming like used to be like the get like there are no games that were incredible. Like you'd sit there and you'd be like, yeah, this VR game is cool, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't compare to like a normal game, right?
Right.
Because back then, like let's say back in the day, the coolest game was Beat Saber,
Hmm.
right? But then ever since like Half Life Alex appeared, right? Like that
Yeah.
showed
They've
like the
been more like
potential of
those.
VR, right? And now we're getting
I
some
mean,
actual like incredible games. I've heard Batman Arkham Shadow goes really hard on VR.
right.
I haven't heard anything about the rest, but I've heard
I've
like
heard I've heard this the one Asgard's Wrath 2 is like outright like because it's the original game, the
mm,
first game was like outright the best VR game when it came out.
yeah,
And a lot of people really like this one as well, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is just the winner. To be
yeah,
honest with you, but I also heard a lot of good stuff about Arizona Sunshine the original, so I wouldn't be
mm.
surprised if the remakes also really good.
No, like see,
And
so like
we know Metal Hellsinger is like the original like normal game is good, so I wouldn't be surprised if the VR game is good. Another game, Metro Awakening, I haven't
yeah, I
heard a
haven't
thing
even
from
heard
it.
anything. But like what I'm saying is
Arkham
like
Shadow, I haven't heard anything
no,
personally.
I've heard Arkham Shadow's incredible, bro. I've actually heard
Oh,
that.
that's good.
But like what I'm trying to get at is that like from where we were like a few years ago like to now it's like the it's incredible, you know what I mean, just the
Hmm.
development of the games and the VR, that's what I'm trying to get at.
No, I get what you're saying. I
Mm.
just still feel like it's too inaccessible.
Yeah, no,
Just
definitely, and
yeah,
accessibility is a big problem, but like
it's too
for
expensive.
yeah, like that's right, they're expensive, right?
It's expensive, but it's like because look, imagine like, oh, you're saying expensive. It's like 500. It's a console's more, but then a console will have 5 to 10 times more games on release, and it'll keep getting more games as it comes out as more games come out. Whilst it's like a handful every so often, and you're just like, oh, okay,
Correct,
cool.
correct. All right.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
And
I don't
plus,
know.
like you said, like most of the games you mentioned have like a normal version of the game.
Yeah, some of them do, yeah, and
Mm,
some of them, some do, some don't. But it's like, yeah,
yeah. All right. Best action game.
ooh,
For the best game in action genre focused primarily on combat. Black Myth is gone, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Celeblade, and Warhammer 4000 Space Marine 2.
40K. Ooh, it's kind of stacked.
It's a very stacked lineup.
I've played two of these games. So
I
I've played
can't
Helldivers
comment on
2.
these games because I haven't played. I've got Stellar Blade, so I'll comment on it when I do play it. But uh, yeah.
Helldivers 2 is
Well, I can't, I
fun.
can't, I can't, I can't, I
It can
can't.
be hard.
This like these games all deserve to be here because they all look incredible when I've seen gameplay. They look great. Yeah. Uh,
Uh, Look, I can't say for the other ones, but like Helldivers 2 is fun. And then
mm,
if you choose to go very hard difficulty, it's gonna be very hard. And then Black Myth Wukong, I find it fun. It's challenging, of course, because it's like a Dark Souls esque game. But I mean, you can go different builds, different ways, and then you can
mm,
combat changes.
pretty
Helldivers
much.
2 is a shooter, of course, so it's sticks to shooting. COD is a shooter, FPS.
Yeah.
Stellar Blade is like I don't know, like an RPG, I guess. I mean, I haven't played it myself.
All right then.
And 40K is just like shooter as well. So I mean, yeah. I mean, one of them's gonna win.
Yeah, I
Cool,
mean, I
whichever
think
wins
they're
to be
all
honest.
like cool in a good spot.
Yeah.
Next, best action adventure for best action adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. Astrobot, Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws, and The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom.
Silent Hill 2 is an action adventure. Do you consider that an action adventure?
Combat with traversal and puzzle. That's probably more of their bit.
I
They've got more
guess.
combat. I wouldn't say they're action adventure, no. But if you're going to use combining combat with traversal and puzzle, yes.
Like I feel like you could have put either like
Look,
Stellar Blade or maybe even Final Fantasy.
I would have had like a lot of games of Star Wars Outlaw. Let me tell you that. Uh, I'm being fair, right?
Sure.
But if, for
Because
example, if you want everything involved, it'll be Astrobot and The Legend of Zelda are the two games that would win it. If you're going action adventure and you
well,
want combat and traversal with and puzzle solving,
I'd say Prince of Persia fits that bill though as
you think
well.
Prince of Persia thinks that bill as well?
Yeah, because there's puzzles. You're constantly walking around. There's this 2D like
Okay, fair enough, fair
action
enough.
adventure platform on it. So I don't know.
Well, I don't know
A
because I didn't
Star
know. I don't know what level, how their level of a puzzle solving.
puzzle.
Yeah, because I haven't seen anything Prince of Persia, but I do know it was a good action adventure. I agree with you on that. I just don't know with the traversal and puzzle. Whereas, for example, Zelda's like all about mixing the items you pick up to like solve puzzles and traverse the area.
Hmm. I
Hmm.
mean, combat. I don't know how good the combat is in the game, but like,
Yeah, I do
I think
think
probably Astro Ball is
Astrobot.
gonna win
Yeah,
it.
I think
Yeah.
Astrobot definitely. But like I said, I think there's a way better game than picking Star Wars Outlaws. And if you want to feel all of action adventure, I don't think you pick Silent Hill.
Some Hill 2 wins. I will laugh because I'm like, I don't think it even fits the category
Well,
personally,
no,
but it'll be
traversal and
funny.
puzzle solving is fine. I think these two is fine, right? But I don't think
Yeah.
it has this, right? I
Because
agree with this.
I think it's more of a like survival
Correct,
thriller
correct,
horror
correct. Yeah, but
like
like I'm saying
that.
is like if you were going just based on the second half of the statement,
Yeah.
right? I think Silent Hill it fits. If you're going first and second half, then Silent Hill I don't think fits.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like Star Wars Outlaws a poor game. I don't think it fits.
I mean, if it fits the theme, but
It's
it's
not
not
that
as
good.
high as the other
Yeah,
ones. Yeah.
exactly. All right,
All
let's
right.
get to Nick.
Yeah.
Best RPG for the
Oh
best
please.
design with rich player character customization and progress, including massively multiplayer experience. Dragon's Dogma 2, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Earth Tree, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, and Metaphor Ring Fantasia.
Isn't half these games just single player? Like genuine question.
Massively
Is it like
multiplayer experience. I don't know what it means by multiplayer experience. I don't know because most of these all look single player to me.
I know Elden Ring invite people into your
Okay,
thingo,
okay. Let's just
but
exclude. Let's
yeah,
just exclude the multiplayer bit because
that
clearly.
because it just all seems like mainly single player though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
odd.
Dragon Dogma 2. No, sorry.
Well, I
I
mean, it
think,
fits the bill. It
but it
just
just runs poorly.
runs very poorly, and the other ones I think
I better.
more highly off. Yeah,
And I don't even think like if okay, Shadows of Erdtree. I don't think it. I don't think it's the best one here either. I think it's
because
got
of
between
RPG
these.
mechanics.
Yeah. What it does?
Like in terms of RPG mechanics, is that what you mean?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
But then I'll go with
I
the other
mean,
three. I'll take the other three over these two.
the RPG mechanics are the same, and it's literally the same from Elden Ring. Like it doesn't change. So I
Yeah,
mean,
so that's why I
yeah,
won't take these two, but like the rest, I think all fair game.
all it gives you is like something that like scales your power more than your bosses. That's it. And I guess actually, well, there's also new armor, swords, and I guess
Yeah,
that.
okay.
So
I'll
yeah,
take these three though. I'll take these three over those two. I
I'd
think
like to see. I'd like to see like a dragon win,
yeah,
but
I
I feel
think
like
Dragon Dragon would be the one that I pick as well.
I think Metaphor was gonna win it though.
I think
Personally,
Liverpool will win it, but like I think like a dragon, I would be pretty I wouldn't be upset if like a dragon won.
yeah.
Alright, and next. Best fighting for the
Ooh.
best game designed primarily around head-to-head combat. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade
So long.
Multiverses, and Tekken 8.
Sorry, I was laughing because Marvel vs.
No, I
Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. Bro, that's a whole sentence. That's a whole sentence for one
think the one
title,
that
man.
wins is probably Marvel vs. Capcom. I don't know, but I feel like if you go on classic fighting, I think this fits the bill perfectly.
It's probably between that, Tekken, and Dragon Ball. Multiverse is
I don't think
kind of.
multiverse goes there. They tend with me multiverses with Powerpuff Girls because as a huge Powerpuff Girl fan, um, I, I I was really tempted to play it, but I'm like the game is not that great. Um,
Yeah.
um,
But didn't I generally this is the first time I heard Grand Blue Fantasy versus
no,
Rising.
Grand Blue Fantasy versus Grand Blue is always a good like fighting game.
No, but like
Grand
this is the
Blue.
first time I'm hearing of like this one.
Oh yeah, no,
I haven't
like
heard of
yeah,
this.
yeah,
I haven't heard of it. The rest I've heard of them. I just haven't
mm.
heard of this. Because fighting
Yeah,
games, you always hear them like,
like
oh, there's tournament for it's
right,
happening.
right.
Oh,
But
I can't see
if
this
you
and
go
stuff.
if you go on purely like okay, look, it depends like what level you're going like fighting in, right? If you
Yeah,
want to go like your classic like 1v1, right? 2D
2D arena.
side fighting, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just that, right? It's Tekken 8. I think Tekken 8 is like hands down the best one, right?
right.
But because we're not going for that, right? I think I played Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and I think Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is an incredible game. Like hands
Yeah,
down.
same.
I can't go. I don't think it's like there is a better fighting game that came out this year than Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Only problem is it's so expensive. I think that's the only gripe I have with the game. Other than its menus as well, but yeah, that's great.
Yeah, but like for if you if I look if Tekken 8 wins, I won't be upset, right? So
Oh,
out of the three,
if you want a fair fighting game, it's probably if Dragon Ball won't win if it's considered
right?
fair.
But what
Otherwise, I can see
I'm
it.
saying, I think Tekken is the best fighting game, right? Out of
Yeah,
Tekken and Marvel vs. Capcom and Grand Blue Fantasy, I think
okay.
Tekken is the best out of those three because those three are basically 2D. You know what I mean?
Arena Fighters.
Right, pretty much.
And then Multiverse is a Smash clone,
Yeah, but
kinda.
like you don't count multiverse, bro.
And then Dragon Ball is just a sequel of a game that was like 17 years old.
Yeah, but like Dragon Ball is
Yeah,
like if you go going outside traditional, like if you're going outside traditional, I think Sparking Zero is the best game in this list.
yeah, probably. I'd like to see who wins it.
Right, but like yeah, exactly
Yeah,
because like well, Sparking got so much inefficient, but like if we're just going purely off fighting, I think Tekken 8 wins.
yeah.
Right, but we will see.
We'll see.
Best family game
Ooh.
for the game best appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform. Astrobot, Princess Peach Showtime, Super Mario Party Jamboree, The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, and The Plucky Squire. Well, when you write best
Oh.
family, it doesn't mean multiplayer, so like it pretty much has to be Super Mario Party Jamboree. That's just in my brain how it works.
No, I get what you mean, but I mean, I feel like you could play single player games. It's like giving your child a remote, like, "Hey, play this, and like I'll be there
Oh
with you,"
no!
kind of
Yeah,
thing.
well, if you go that way, then any of these, like I
Any
don't
of
see
them
any.
work,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
basically.
If
But
you haven't checked out
like,
Princess Peach Showtime, we've got vids on this channel.
I
More to
feel like
come.
Jamboree is like the most likely, but then from that, I can probably see Astro Ball or Blocky Square,
I
and
feel like
then
Jamboree
those.
works the best because you sit there and you're like, all right, like fam, bring the fam over, and then like everyone just hops on.
Didn't the game just come out though? Like, by the way, didn't it? Like, I
Bro,
swear it
there's so
just
many
came
games that
out.
just came out. We were talking about Pokemon like not long ago, just coming out.
Like what?
The card game.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
So
thinking
like,
this different.
I
Yeah,
don't know what determines like how long it's gonna be. 1 month, 1 week. I don't know what the length.
I swear the cutoff period used to be like way earlier. Like you had to be like a good like month or two before the thing. Like
Well,
I guess
yeah, maybe they changed it. Maybe they changed it. You gotta ask my boy. Yeah.
that's the
Yeah,
one
hold up. Yeah,
multiplayer one.
we're having some technical difficulties with your voice coming through for a bit.
Oh,
All right. Now you gotta say what you said like in the last minute.
I could see Super Mario Party Jamboree taking it because basically, like you said, it's multiplayer. Even though it's the newest one, but like new, it only came out recently. I can see it taking it. If not, it's anyone's fair game, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I don't really care. Like I think it's not I really don't care. Like I pretty much like they all could win it, and I wouldn't be upset.
Yeah.
All right
Well,
then.
then, like none of them are bad games. They're all quite good games.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
All right
some
then.
much easier than others. Next,
Best sim strategy. Um,
ooh,
Best game focused on real time, all turn based simulation, all strategy gameplay, irrespective of platforms. So real time, turn based, or strategy. Okay. Age of
ooh,
Mythology retold. Frostpunk 2, Kinitsugami Path of the Goddess, Manor Lords, Unicorn Overlord. Bro, I have
right.
not heard pretty much any of these.
I've only heard of like Frostpunk 2 and
Frostpunk 2,
Manor.
yeah, and Manor Lords.
The other ones I haven't really heard
Yeah,
of. I think
so
the
look, what, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I think Age of Mythology Retold is like a remake. That's why, like, from what I know, the rest,
Well, the word
other than what I
retold,
just
like
said, that's it.
I was gonna say retold, pretty much indicates that it's probably a remake.
Yeah, but other than that, yeah,
But
that's all I
yeah,
know.
I'm not sure either.
I don't know. Don't really.
Um,
It's not like I never played Sims for the most part. I don't know. I could get into it, but I just never played
Simulation
it.
games.
Yeah,
Well,
like
look,
simulation is a strategy.
I'm a huge. I love turn-based strategy game.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, the number one turn-based strategy game I'm asset. Um, is unfortunate,
Sorry, you cut out
but
mind. What?
I'm saying
You
I'm
cut out
terrible.
mind.
I'm terrible at the number one world's best strategy game in real. Like I'm terrible at that. Like turn-based game.
Oh, what is it?
Unfortunately. Oh, chess.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
terrible at that, but I love turn-based strategy. It's just unfortunate. I'm like no good at chess.
I mean, sure.
But
It's not stopping you from playing other ones.
correct. However, I've not played any of these.
Yeah, maybe.
Um, yeah. All right. Next, best sports rating or best traditional and non-traditional sports and racing game. So F1 24, EA Sports FC 25, NBA 2K 25, Top Spin 2K 25, and WWE 2K 24.
Alright, spin the wheel, and which one do you think is gonna win?
I think it might be just WWE 2K 24.
I think it's probably gonna be NBA or EA Sports SC.
You think so?
I'm just gonna think whichever one's the most popular is gonna win. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't heard anything of the WWE 2K24. I haven't heard of anything from it, so I don't know. It could be a great game for online, but eh.
Fair enough.
Look, watch Top Spin 2K25 win, even though I've never heard of it in my life. That'll be
It
funny.
might. It might. You never know.
You never know. I don't know. They're all sport games, and they all have like their own kind of BS included with them, kind of thing. You know how they are.
You mean the like their what's it called? Like their what's the
Surprise
game called?
mechanics.
Yeah, pretty much the surprise mechanic.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Uh,
go to the next category.
yeah. Let's keep going.
Best multiplayer for
Oh,
outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massively multiplayer experience, irrespective of game, genre, or platform. Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Super Mario Party Jamboree, Tekken 8, or Warhammer 4000 Space Marine 2.
I think it's gonna be between COD, Helldivers, and Warhammer.
You think
Personally,
so?
I don't think Jamboree's gonna win it because Nintendo servers are Nintendo servers. Tekken 8, maybe I could see it. I just don't see Super Mario.
No, I'm not saying Super Mario. I'm just, yeah,
On the other games, it's like they're shooters. A lot of people play them, and they're all
fair
quite
enough.
good.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
and Tekken's already in the fighting one, so it's like if it doesn't win this, it's not like the biggest loss.
Yeah, fair enough. No, that makes sense. That
Yeah,
makes sense. Right, fair enough. No, I'll pretty much back what you said there.
yeah. I don't know. Yeah, there's nothing else for me to say.
There's
I don't know.
nothing else. Yeah, I know. We don't say much, but there's nothing to say. All right.
Yeah,
Our best adaptation.
dog great.
Recognizing outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to another entertainment medium.
Yeah.
Oh god, like that's all I could say. Arcane, Fallout, Knuckles, Like a Dragon, Yakuza, and Tomb Raiders: The Legend of Lara Croft. Tomb Raiders
To be
is
honest,
terrible. Like a Dragon, I've not heard any good things. I've actually heard
yeah,
like middling.
I haven't heard. I didn't even know it existed until I saw it. Like I was like, "What? That's a show."
No, I've heard middling things. I've actually heard middling things
And
about
I
it.
heard. I heard Tomb Raider was bad.
No,
Knuckles, I
Tomb
heard
Raider is
was very
very
good.
bad. Knuckles?
I heard not. I didn't. I didn't hear good things from it.
Well, okay, Fallout.
Fallout, it was good, but I know. I think we know who the clear winner is
Well,
from
Arcane's
this.
the clear winner. But let me hit with this,
Yeah,
right? Most of these only there because like they're the ones that were made.
they have to fill it out. Yeah,
Hmm. Okay, that was very easy.
yeah.
Next,
Jeez.
most anticipated game.
Oh, jeez.
Recognizing
Is
an
that wait? This is
announced
stacked.
game that has demonstrated what demonstrably illustrated potential to.
What?
Well, that's what I
Wait, what
said.
is
Demonstrably illustrated
demonstrably?
potential
Is that a
to push the
word?
gaming medium
What?
forward. Jeff, what are you doing here,
Demonstrably.
mate? Spell
Is that a
check.
word?
It's not that
What the
expensive to spell
heck?
check.
That is a word in a way that is clearly apparent or capable of being logically
Demonstrably?
proved.
I've never heard of that. Okay,
This is why I was like mirroring
my
it.
bad. Anyway, let's have a look. Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yote, Grand Theft Auto 6, Metro Prime 4, Beyond, and Monster Hunter Wild.
If GTA 6 wasn't here, it'd probably be very competitive.
Well, to be fair, I'm gonna hit with this, yeah?
Yeah.
I see Grand Theft Auto 6 or Monster Hunter Wild winning. I actually think Monster Hunter Wild has a very high chance of winning. Because
If it's
Monster
not,
Hunter's like the biggest franchise. Like outside the West, GTA 6 is not the like most anticipated game. It's like pretty much Monster Hunter Wild.
I'd disagree personally.
You
Just personally, I would.
personally you
Like,
disagree.
just based on like trailers and view count, I'd personally disagree. But I would say probably if it wasn't GTA, it'd probably be Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, because that game's been
Well, no, I'm saying
delayed
Metro Prime
for
4 is.
years
I think Metro
and
Prime
has
4
been
is like a
questioned if
very
it's
good.
still in development.
But yeah, Look
I
for
don't know.
me.
That's what
Look
I
for
see.
me. The most anticipated game is probably Ghost of Yotei because that's the one I'm looking forward to. Uh, I'm not a huge GTA fan, so I'm not really looking forward to GTA 6 as much as people are.
I I'd probably say it's either GTA
Well,
6 or
GTA
Ghost of
6 is
Yotei for me.
probably gonna win. I think GTA 6 is probably gonna win. I'm
Yeah.
just throwing out my shout that like I think Monster Hunter Wild. I wouldn't be surprised if that's like that wins. I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
But like I
I do
don't see
know.
it overtaking GTA 6.
Do know this is a like majorly Western like
Correct,
audience.
correct. No,
This,
no, but
yeah.
I'm saying because a lot of Westerners also play Monster Hunter. That's what I'm saying. But like, if you're talking about the world, right? GTA 6 is not like you kind of get what I'm saying. It's pretty much just the Western side all looking forward to GTA 6. That's what I'm trying to get at. However, I
Could
do
be.
see Metro Prime also being in contention, but pretty much it's going to be GTA 6. I don't think I don't think like
Look, I decided to search up GTA 6 trailer. It's been almost a year since it
yep,
came
yep,
out.
yep, yep.
220 million views.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not talking about the view counts or anything. I think GTA 6 will win. Don't get me wrong, right? Don't get me wrong. I think
Yeah.
GTA 6 will win. Like it's not even close. Like I don't even think it's gonna be close, right?
No, it's not. I personally don't think it's close, but I mean, like, it's just that's just from the trailer. Jeez, because
Mhm.
that wasn't that when it came out. It was like the fastest like viewed trailer in the 24 hours or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah,
got some stupid stat like that's okay. But
yeah,
like I'm saying, Metro Prime 4 and Monster Hunter Wild, like, pretty much.
yeah. Those would be the next
Yeah,
ones,
no,
I'd
these
say.
two. Yeah.
Also, I
All
didn't
right.
know Death Stranding 2 was called Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Oh, that's the first time I've
Content
ever seen
creator of
that.
the year for a streamer or content creator who's made important and positive impact in community in 2024. Probably the
Damn,
half the
is
world
that?
because like I think all the rest are all esports that we don't know. Um,
Yeah,
Geisho, Ilo, Juan, Techno Gamer, Typical Gamer, and Usada Pekara.
this is a heavy liner.
Okay, okay. I know, I know. As someone who watches Geisho regularly, not his Twitch stream, I watch a lot of his YouTube. Uh, his heavy jokes are hilarious.
Yeah, the roast,
Let me hit with
the
this.
just everyone making fun
I
of him.
think, uh, I think it's between Queso and Usada Pekara. Just because Queso is huge, like, I said huge as well. Uh, he's like,
Message.
he's transformed, like, he's transformed the weight of YouTube, like, how it's gonna be. Why did I say that? I don't know. He's like,
There's
he's,
no way to describe it without bringing it up.
okay, yeah, but like, he pretty much like, I've only seen like so much good things. Now I'm not saying the rest. I haven't seen the rest, pretty much, right? Well, maybe the
I
other
don't
one,
know the
Usada
other
Pekara,
ones.
who's like, I'm a huge into VTubers, and like the VTubing scene is huge. So I think like a lot of people vote for like Usada Pekara if they like VTubers, and
Okay.
a lot of outside of Westerners, like we say, like yeah, like he's not English speaking.
I
A lot
mean,
of JPD
probably pure
viewers like
war to the
will
east.
vote for Usada Pekara, but I think Queso wins. Um,
He cleans out, eats up the rest of the competition.
all right, we get it, we get it. Stop roasting the poor man. He can't even
Waffle
defend
House.
himself.
Uh,
Uh, Not to say
it's
the
so
others are
weird.
not like I just haven't seen the other three in the middle.
I just
Uh,
don't even know him. Yeah,
yeah.
they probably make good stuff. I don't know. I just don't know.
Of course. To me, kid to content
To be
creator
up here,
of the
yeah.
year, it's like yeah, one day we'll be there.
I wouldn't
Many
hold
years,
hope, but
in many years. All right, and pretty much
that's it. Because the rest of the esports,
we're
and
not
yeah,
really back into much esports. Return to
and
site.
employees' choice is just
That's not
like
what I wanted.
I think just gags of
I wanted
voting.
to get the
There you go.
dates. Find out the winners live on December 12th. Uh,
Is that
yeah,
that's a Friday, right?
Friday for us,
So,
right?
I'll check.
Oh well, for us it's 13. I think if it's
Yeah, it's 13
yeah
for us.
13
It'd
for
probably
us,
be like a
and it'll
Saturday or
probably be
something.
like the morning.
Oh no, so for everyone else it's a Thursday, for us it's a Friday. Okay.
It's gonna be the morning though, right?
Yeah, probably
All right,
won't
and
even be able to
check it
watch
out
it.
live. Yeah, Jeff Keighley will wear a mad suit again, so like I'm looking forward to that. And we're looking forward to all the game announcements. Do you
Oh
think?
yeah,
Hold up.
true.
Do you think there's gonna be a GTA 6 trailer? Like if they win, they'll just drop a trailer.
I could see him dropping a trailer, but like it's well, oh yeah, no, I can see it. I can see it. Yeah, I see why not. Why not?
All right,
They haven't dropped anything in a year, so it's like or 11 months. But like, yeah,
respectively.
I could see it. Yeah, practically, yeah.
All right then. Any last words?
Um, Balcher sweep on him.
Balatro sweep. Balatro's not even in half the okay, but like most of them all had Astrobot, so I think it's Astrobot sweep.
Well, Astrobot is like the highest rated game by reviewers this year. So I mean, like if it does, I wouldn't be surprised.
All right then.
A lot of people will complain, though. I guarantee it.
Well, remember this, like Astrobot. Like the problem with Astrobot, it's a PlayStation exclusive. So like if you don't own a PlayStation, like the chance of you voting for Astrobot is like, you know what I mean?
Lower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right then. Peace out, everyone.
See you later.
See you.